For years, the F-35 Lightning II has been sold as the ultimate fighter jet. An invisible, unstoppable force that makes all others obsolete. It's the American masterpiece, a flying computer promising air dominance through stealth. The pitch: if you don't have an F-35, you don't have a real air force. But every champion faces a challenger. Enter Sweden's Saab Gripen E, a jet built on brains, not just brawn. The Gripen isn't just another fighter, it's a whole new way of thinking about air combat. It's David with high-tech gadgets, ready to take on Goliath. On one side, the heavyweight F-35, cloaked in stealth and reputation. On the other, the nimble, clever Gripen, challenging the status quo. The real question, is the F-35 truly untouchable, or has Sweden cracked the code? The answer is more complicated and more interesting than you might think. The F-35 and Gripen E are born from radically different philosophies. Each represents a unique vision of what a modern fighter jet should be, shaped by the needs and priorities of their respective nations. These jets are more than just machines. They're statements about how to survive and win in the skies of tomorrow. The F-35 is a fifth-generation stealth jet, a fortress built to hide from radar, packed with sensors, but expensive and complex to maintain. Its design is all about slipping past enemy defenses, gathering information, and striking before it's even seen. But this comes at a cost. The F-35 demands a huge support network and advanced infrastructure to keep it flying. It's a ninja, powerful but reliant on staying hidden. If it's detected, its edge can quickly vanish, making its stealth both its greatest strength and its biggest gamble. The Gripen E is a fourth-plus generation fighter. Less about hiding, more about outsmarting. It's designed to be clever, using advanced sensors and electronic warfare to confuse and disrupt opponents, rather than simply avoiding them. Saab focused on making it easy to maintain, cheap to fly, and able to operate from almost anywhere. The Gripen can take off from highways, be serviced by small teams, and get back in the fight in minutes, making it ideal for countries with limited resources or unpredictable battlefields. Think of the F-35 as a heavily armored tank, and the Gripen as a quick, adaptive martial artist. One is built to absorb and avoid blows, the other to dodge, adapt, and strike back with agility. If stealth fails, the F-35's main advantage disappears. It becomes just another target, forced to rely on its speed and weapons rather than its invisibility. The Gripen bets on electronic warfare, data processing, and operational efficiency. It's always looking for ways to outthink and outmaneuver its adversaries, using information as its primary weapon. It's a flexible, balanced approach, less flashy but more practical in a real war. The Gripen's strength is its ability to adapt to changing situations and keep flying when others might be grounded. The F-35 gambles everything on stealth. The Gripen bets on adaptability. Each jet is a product of its environment, reflecting the strategies and budgets of its creators. This isn't just a battle of jets, it's a battle of ideas. It's about how you fight, not just what you fight with. Which philosophy wins? That's what makes this rivalry so fascinating. In the end, it's not just about technology, it's about the minds behind the machines and the future of air combat itself. What makes the Gripen E so formidable? It's all about smart technology. At its core is advanced sensor fusion, blending radar, infrared, and electronic warfare data into one clear picture for the pilot. Artificial intelligence helps the jet analyze threats and suggest tactics, letting the pilot focus on the fight. Its electronic warfare suite jams, confuses, and blinds enemy sensors, creating digital chaos instead of hiding physically. The Gripen can create phantom targets and disrupt enemy communications, making it hard to pin down. Agile and efficient, it can take off from short or damaged runways and be turned around quickly by a small team. It's a true multi-role fighter air combat, ground attack, reconnaissance, all in one. The secret sauce? A brilliant brain, powerful electronic weapons, and rugged practical design. That's why the Gripen E is a real threat, even to stealth jets. Can a non-stealth jet like the Gripen E really take on the F-35? Swedish pilots say yes. While the F-35 is famous for its stealth, the Gripen E brings a different kind of advantage to the fight. One built on smart technology, teamwork, and adaptability. Stealth isn't magic, it just defeats certain radars. The F-35 is designed to slip past traditional detection, but it's not truly invisible. Its stealth works best against older radar systems, and only from certain angles. The Gripen uses advanced radar, infrared search and track, IREST, and shared data to spot threats. Its sensors are designed to look for more than just radar reflections. They hunt for heat, movement, and electronic signals. ARST looks for heat, not radar reflections, so even stealth jets glow to its sensors. This means that no matter how well a jet hides from radar, it can't hide its engine heat or the friction from flying at high speeds. Once the Gripen locks onto that heat, stealth is no longer an advantage. The pilot can track, target, and engage, even if the enemy jet thinks it's hidden. Gripens work as a team, sharing sensor data to build a complete picture of the airspace. Each jet acts as a node in a network, passing information instantly to others. Multiple jets combine radar, IRST, and electronic signals to track even the sneakiest targets. This teamwork makes it much harder for a stealth jet to slip through unnoticed. The F-35 may think it's invisible, but the Gripen's networked sensors can reveal its position. By fusing data from many sources, the Swedish jets can spot patterns and anomalies that a single sensor might miss. Once detected, the F-35 loses its edge, and in a dogfight, the agile Gripen is a dangerous opponent. Its lightweight design and advanced flight controls make it highly maneuverable, perfect for close-range combat. The Swedish strategy used brains, teamwork, and tech to outsmart stealth. It's about using every tool available, from electronic warfare to real-time data sharing, to level the playing field. It's not about one super sensor, it's about connecting the dots. In modern air combat, the smartest team often wins, not just the stealthiest jet. The F-35's biggest weakness? Cost. Buying one is expensive, but keeping it flying is even worse. Maintenance is complex and pricey. Many countries can barely afford to operate them. The Gripen E was designed for affordability and ease of use. Its purchase price and running costs are a fraction of the F-35S. For the same budget, you can buy more Gripens, fly them more often, and keep pilots sharp. The Gripen is famously easy to maintain, refueled, rearmed, and back in the air in minutes, even from remote locations. In a real war, flexibility and resilience matter. Air bases are targets, and jets need to operate from anywhere. The F-35's reliance on pristine runways and support teams is a liability. For nations with limited budgets, the Gripen's cost-effectiveness is a game-changer. For years, buying the F-35 was the only serious option for Western allies. But now, the tide is turning. Countries like Canada and Portugal are reconsidering F-35 deals, eyeing the Gripen for its affordability and independence. The Gripen offers more control and less reliance on the US, a big plus for nations seeking technological sovereignty. Even in countries that chose the F-35, the Gripen was a serious contender. Rising F-35 costs and a desire for operational flexibility are driving this shift. The fighter jet market is no longer a one-horse race. Governments are weighing stealth and sensors against cost, flexibility, and electronic warfare. The ultimate showdown isn't just in the skies, it's happening in procurement offices worldwide. The Gripen is no longer an underdog, it's a real challenger. So, is the F-35's reign truly coming to an end? For years, the F-35 has been the symbol of air superiority, a jet that promised to dominate the skies with its stealth, sensors, and networked warfare. But now, the landscape is shifting. The Gripen E is rewriting the rules, challenging the belief that stealth alone guarantees victory. Instead, it shows that a combination of smart engineering, advanced electronic warfare, and adaptability can be just as powerful, if not more so, than raw stealth. Aviation experts point out that the Gripen's sensors and data fusion allow it to detect, track, and even engage stealth aircraft. Its lower operating costs mean air forces can keep more jets flying, train more pilots, and maintain a higher state of readiness. Of course, the F-35 remains a technological marvel. Its integration with NATO allies, cutting-edge avionics and stealth capabilities still make it a formidable force, especially for nations prioritizing alliance operations and high-end warfare. But there's a catch. A jet that's too expensive to fly regularly risks becoming more of a showpiece than a true workhorse. High costs can limit training, sorties, and overall effectiveness. The Gripen, on the other hand, is designed for real-world use. It's rugged, efficient, and can operate from remote or improvised airstrips, making it ideal for countries with limited resources or challenging environments. While the F-35 still sets the standard for next-generation fighters, it now faces a serious contender. The days of uncontested dominance are fading as new challenges emerge. Sweden's approach, innovative, cost-effective, and disruptive, is attracting attention worldwide. More air forces are considering alternatives that balance performance with affordability. Ultimately, the real contest is between two philosophies: brute force stealth and overwhelming technology versus agile, adaptable, and cost-effective warfare. The F-35 may still wear the crown, but the Gripen is closing the gap with every passing year, forcing a rethink of what air dominance really means. The era of unquestioned dominance is over. Now, the real competition for the skies is just beginning.